Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Age channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 20,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me, guys. There are rumors that the British heavyweight former Division 1 leader Anthony Joshua will still return to the ring before the end of the year. Allegedly, this is why he is now keeping in shape with Tyson Fury's ex-coach Ben Davison. According to rumors, Joshua realized that the long-awaited fight with the antagonist from the United States, knockout Deontay Wilder, looks extremely unlikely after investors from Saudi Arabia left the negotiations. Joshua's promoter Eddie Hearn talked about the presence of other potential investors, but it did not go farther than that, allegedly only because of a potential fight with Wilder, which they wanted to hold in early 2024. Joshua agreed not to enter the ring until the end of the year. Now he is allegedly going to reconsider this decision. He is giving the Chinese lefty Zhang Zhilei as a rival. The fighters meet in 2012 at the Olympic Games. Joshua won the competition in the 1/4 finals and then took gold. Zhilei is the owner of the WBO time belt. The Chinese took this title from the Briton George Royce, a TKO victory under the advice of a doctor, and then beat his opponent even more confidently in a rematch. According to rumors, the Joshua vs. Zhilei fight can be announced literally at any minute. It's hard to believe, but agree, it would be great. Coach Malik Scott told why it is so difficult to arrange a normal fight for his fighter, ex-heavyweight champion American Deontay Wilder. Scott, of course, claimed that potential rivals are terribly afraid of Wilder's striking power. I'll even tell you that amount we offer at $4 million USD. If you are the coolest knockout in the history of heavyweight, it is very difficult to make someone want to fight with you. Potential opponents prefer to remain poor. They refuse $4 million USD. What should I call it? I would call it a tragedy. Apparently, USD 4 million is the amount that was offered to former world champion Andy Ruiz. It's no secret that he demanded much more, at least 10 million USD. Scott continues, "It is, they call some unrealistic figures, although they understand perfectly well that this is a priori impossible. They are doing so to get out of the negotiations. I understand them. Their lives are at stake, and there's not just words. Were there any who really wanted to fight Wilder? Yes, Luis Ortiz. He was confident on his victory, so he came out twice. Tyson Fury was very confident. That's why he defeated Deontay Wilder twice. We have already learned to identify those who really want to fight and those who make appearances. Ruiz or Joshua? Which option is more realistic? Ruiz. You know, Anthony Joshua doesn't really mind at all of this fight. Never happens." Scott even took a little swipe at advisor Al Heyman and manager Charlie Finkel. "I don't care what they say. I would like to see some action from them. I would like them to do their part. I see that Deontay has not yet received the respect and recognition that he earned. I want them to do their part. Make Deontay a really big fight. Joshua, I don't see that in him. I don't see him really trying to do everything to make this fight happen. I think he would actually prefer to avoid a fight. Why is that? Because stylistically he is a gift for Deontay. Although I have to admit that Joshua looks a little better now with Derek James," Malik Scott said. Bob Arum predicts Anthony Joshua Deontay Wilder and says that there is only one question. AJ and Wilder now have a clear path to face each other after many years of failing to do so. The two former champions could have once fought to crown the undisputed heavyweight champion, but talks fell apart and did so again whenever they were revisited. Since they have both been relieved of those world titles, the transatlantic clash is now back on the table, with Joshua coming through his latest test of Robert Helenius and Wilder having nothing penciled in. fans could see the heavyweight clash that will likely be Build Don't Blink up next. Despite the intrigue, veteran promoter Bob Arum believes that there is zero jeopardy for one man. Speaking to Boxing Social early this year, the top-ranked cat said that the only unknown about the fight was when Wilder will knock Joshua out. The only question in a Deontay Wilder-Anthony Joshua fight is, in my opinion, what round Wilder knocks Joshua out. But believe me, he will knock Joshua out. Wilder has famously stopped every man he is faced, not named Tyson Fury. His record has one distance win in the form of a bare-man stubborn, but Deontay Wilder rectified that by stopping him in their rematch. Joshua is no slouch in the power department either, having recently proved that against Hellenius. Although some feel he took his time to get there, when he fired, there was no getting up for the Finnish fighter. Now the stage seems set for a Saudi showdown between the pair, with final meetings being conducted soon. Barry McGuigan says Anthony Joshua should not go near. Heavyweight rival Anthony Joshua vs Deontay Wilder may just be the most intriguing matchup in the sport. What would that be for a world title? The two heavyweights seem to have finally agreed that it's the right time to face off after the years of a unification of the belts being possible. Now, both with a low death to the current champions, fans were promised it would happen this year. A shift in the boxing landscape in Saudi Arabia means that it's now not the case. Speaking to Boxing King Media, Hall of Fame fighter Barry McGuigan said that it was good, at least from Anthony Joshua's career point of view, that the fight talks have taken a hit. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.